With nothing to stop me, defeating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the best in the line, I be matching the vibe.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll get across the 20, mark him down, 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Rolling right. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
319.
Once again, it's Warren. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up goes down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steeler
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he will score! Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Chargers nothing.
1-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Go. Set. Ready. Go.
Herbert with a throw on this first play. He finds a receiver. It's Trey Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Down to the 10. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. A gain of 48.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Harris trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Set. Delta. Set.
Let the fullback try to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, they clearly thought their best chance of barreling this across the goal line was to give it to the old fullback. This defense was ready for it. He gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They have been stuffed twice. What will they do here on 3rd down and goal?
Lion. Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Set.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Wind out. You got 50. 18.
They send Firemouth, the tight end, in motion. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Blue 58.
Off the play fake. Rodgers. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Yeah, live. Blue 58.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, flex.
Play action now with Rodgers. Right here down the field. His ball incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Blue 58.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Out to his right. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
a 48-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Chargers.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
Set. Grenade. Drop. Go.
On the give, here's Hampton. Ooh, some hit going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-7 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his tight end to run. They gets in the second. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's first time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking the lanes with the end of the LA yelling.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Set. Delta. JCC. Set.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Miller now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The master of play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Cooley, Tuipulotu in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. And be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On third down, Rodgers forced out wide. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And now it's fourth down. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Go.
Now Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Cap it. Ready.
No play fake. Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Back 80. Black. 21. Switch. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Kappa.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Lion. Hey, ram.
A run. This is Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 4.
Set. Delta. Hey, go lion.
Here's Hampton. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. And the Chargers have the first down.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
On first down, right back to Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard after that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Set. Delta, stop.
Throwing, Herbert. That's a short one, taken in by Conklin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
380.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. At his second touchdown tonight.
It is good.
What a standout performance early on in this one, and his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no game.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 16-yard line.
Going on first down is Herbert. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Omarion Hampton was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Herbert to throw. The left side gets made by McConkey. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
And the Chargers.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
First and 10.
Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Set to go now on first and 10. Now it's Herbert. Short throw, taken in by Disley. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater. Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again, Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. The Steelers can use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the cash, stacking.
Now Herbert again. Left side, he's got the tight end, Disley. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up intended for Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Herbert to the air again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Captain.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Rodgers on first down. And that one incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Miami. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Now Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Rodgers going up top again. Metcalf makes the grab again.
Rodgers pass.
Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. Covered right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you run the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Austin now to return this. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a metal brain corrosion.
Set. 12. 180. 180. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Groove up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Set. 380. Ready. Ready.
On play action. Now Herbert moving to his left. That is intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt to the 20.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up a 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
380. What is it?
Fakes the handoff. Now Herbert moving to his right. That's a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's into the end zone. And they're making it look easy. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, LA. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
31, Steelers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
36-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st down, Steelers.
319. 630.
On play action, Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kenny Clark. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. To throw, it's Rogers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds.
20-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready. Rock. Whoa. Go.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Go win him. Set. Ready.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
Kappa. Motion. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors.
It is brought in the end zone. And McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 38. Steelers 17.
Really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Marking down just shy of the 40. That run good for a dozen. Very quick first down. So, from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10.
319. Tally. Someone tally. 319.
Play action now with Rogers. Forced to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That catch number 40 on the season for him. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
After allowing the chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
From the gun, Rogers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You got a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way toward...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And this is going to be a 1st down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off and a 1st down.
319.
Back quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. And he'll take this one in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 24.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, somebody gotta do it. I take a G. Hey, watch me do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type of activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, the shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping.
On play action, it's Herbert exiting the pocket right. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action now, Herbert. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing again, Herbert. Now, the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a quarter touchdown. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Going after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers are going to extend their lead.
41, Steelers 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive into the first half.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That's quickly out to Smith. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third down and 3. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Finding room at midfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
First down, Steelers.
1st and 10.
58!
Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
258!
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they smack him down there. Big hit, right at the line. No gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That one, taken in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set. 380. Bring it out. What is it?
They'll go with Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At the 16-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 84 yards. Touchdown, LA. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
They put Wilson in motion. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
319.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Over 50.
Rodgers going up top again. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40.
The Chargers take
Mike, there's
over
usually
first and
such a
10
comfort
at their
level
own
when the
40
guy
yard line.
playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Capital.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
380.
Now a toss, left side for Hampton. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton, down top. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Picker good with the extra point. And Chargers tack on one more to their lead.
Steelers 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Freiermuth. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, Steelers.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Again, it's Rodgers. Get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. They put Wilson in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out.
Trust me, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. From the gun, under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. That's the former Steeler, Bunted Bridge, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Rodgers to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack, able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on second and goal. Defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack. Braden Fisk, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up fourth and goal. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss.